So it is February 21st, 2022. I'm having leftovers from last night here. Smells absolutely amazing and still great. This is not just some ordinary, it's special. Wow. With the balsamic, it becomes a bit candied with that organic vegan raw cane sugar, and the potato starch is a thickener. Preferably, I do like the sweet white rice flour to reduce the acidity of it. But on day two, or the following morning, it's actually easier to digest. But with this, if I were to use the sweet white rice flour in place of the potato starch, I wouldn't have to wait for the for let's say if I were to use the sweet white rice flour in place of the potato starch, it would reduce the acidity, and any acid reflux would be like eliminated usually as soon as I eat it. Whereas the following morning, with the use of the when I use the potato starch in place of the sweet white rice flour, it's just easier to digest the following morning. Whereas the night, as soon as it's made, it's more acidic, or it's not as easy to digest. But it's still great. It's nice and I don't know if it's coming up on camera. Look at that tomato sauce. It's like really nice. It's really good too. Look at that. With the vegan parmesan. It's good stuff. I don't use the potato starch in the vegan parmesan. That is usually I use brown rice milk powder as an additional ingredient, but I don't have any in other than soy milk powder and tapioca flour starch and garlic alongside with nutritional yeast flakes and Himalayan pink salt. And then I just shake it up basically. Yeah, to open it. It's going down pretty well without me having to drink anything with it today. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. I don't know how the rest goes. It was a Tupac Shakur song, I believe. It was featured in the movie Office Space. I think that movie was originally made for television. Just to be aired on TV at first. Anyways. Open up the Martinellis. It's good stuff. Come and see the steam. I made lemonade last night with this lime seltzer. This brand makes a variety that has quinine added to it, but I get the one that is not labeled as having quinine in it, hoping that it probably doesn't have it in it, you know. So, but this tasted kind of like what I remember lime Jello tasting like, with a lemon and organic vegan cane sugar. Oh my god, I was about to sneeze and cough. Or burp and sneeze at the same time. Anyways, I was going to say I don't like Myers lemons unless I mean there's something unique about the way they. The only thing I find interesting about Myers variety lemons is that they smell a bit like pine sol, or they're grown in a field with on on soil that either once grew pine trees or within the territory of, let's say, a pine area. It has a bit of a pine fragrance and to the that variety of lemon, the Myers. I don't really like that in comparison to most of the time. I prefer just like regular lemons, but maybe once in a while I would I'm okay with that, because it's a little different given the fact that it has that distinct pine type uh, differentiation. I can appreciate it in some ways, but preferably I just like regular lemons or seedless actually, but like regular flavored ones. So the one that I juiced last night, they weren't seedless, but they're like regular lemons. They weren't Myers. Didn't have the pine fragrance to it. Alongside this lime seltzer, and it tasted like, from what I can remember, lime Jello tasting like, even though I haven't ate Jello in 20 years or so, because Jello contains gelatin in it, even though you can make vegan Jello with carrageenan, and I've had it before already made, but I don't know how to make it myself. I've tried, but it didn't turn out right. So I guess you have to use accurately proportionate by ratio and volume measurements with carrageenan respectively with the other ingredients used. So I mean, I unsuccessfully have tried making a vegan Jello, but I've had it before. Store at the store that was in the packaging that was already prepared, manufactured. It's pretty good. It tastes like regular Jello in a way. But if I ever learn how to make vegan Jello with carrageenan accurately, and let's say if I was able to remove the carbonation of, let's say, after opening a bottle of this and making it become flat some way, I'd be able to make a replica of lime Jello. The flavor of it. Oh man, okay. Okay, so another 30 seconds and 15 minutes will be up.